Jimmy, this is Mike from Mike's Transmission. Mike, you're a legend in this business. Did you know that? Did you know, Jimmy? You probably don't know this, because Jimmy doesn't know that much. Mike has the world's fastest automatic transmission fuel car, fuel dragster.
Yeah.
Am I correct about that?
Our dragster has a power
dragster.
Ride, yeah.
Dragster.
Yeah,
I meant to say dragster.
Monster Glide equipped dragster.
Yeah. And he used to run this car a lot. I kept beating on him to come back out with it, but the car is awesome. And now, Mike, you're a steady sponsor of Pacific Streetcar Association, have been for a long time. You support these racers.
Yeah.
Everybody talks highly about you. I don't know why. Well, I guess it must have something to do with your product. So maybe you could kind of walk us through something on some of the new products that you're working on, some of the new stuff that you have. Anything you want to tell us?
Well, we're always working on keeping up with the horsepower and the performance of the cars. And I mean, since the early days of PSCA, all the classes have evolved and just gotten so much quicker and faster that we've got to keep up with the drivetrain as far as the transmission and torque converter to keep up with the advancing horsepower levels of all that. So it's a constant evolution of parts and pieces and the way we put it together, things like that to keep ahead of the horsepower game. So, but we also we go to all the races we have for 10 years, and we carry a full line of transmissions, torque converters, fluid, nuts and bolts. I mean, whatever racer might need, we try to keep it on the trailer so we can keep them running and keep the competition going. So
we were in Las Vegas a couple weeks ago, I guess, at the PSCA event there, and Jimmy said we need to talk to Mike. So we came over to this big rig. Must have been 3 or 4 times, and you were always working on some guy's car. You helping some customer, helping some racer. Why do you want to do a thing like that? Why would you want to be so nice to those people?
Well, that's what it's all about. We all have this infection called racing, auto racing, and we're gearheads. And the thing is that all these guys, we're all friends and neighbors here during the races, and we all have a good time. And if somebody's having a problem, I just like to try to help, and that's why we bring all this stuff, is to try to keep them running and keep everybody in the hunt and keep the competition good. So it's just a big party here, really, and that's the thing, is all the racers. The racers are the reason why I come, because they're just good people, and it's you sell something to one of them, then his buddy wants one, and his buddy wants one, and it's good for business. But that's just the way we work. Is you help everybody keep them running, and it advances the product at the same time. As if we can keep everybody happy, keep them competitive, keep them going down the racetrack, it's just good for my business.
Jimmy, did you hear him say they have a big party here? Did you hear that part about the party stuff?
Oh, yeah.
That's really a good thing. And this is a real hot weekend. We'll probably have 100-degree weather. It's probably about 98 or 99.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not so sure I like it that hot, except for one thing. You see the way the girls dress when it gets really hot?
Yeah.
And they come to the drag races?
Yeah.
I like that.
Well, see,
I really like that.
We came to a party and a race broke out.
Mike, you have a great weekend. Take care of your customers.
You can't stop yet, George. You didn't talk about any product.
Oh, wait a minute. Do you want to actually talk about any product?
Well, yeah. It's like I say, we have a full line of stuff we carry with us. We learn over the years what we need to bring. We have our Vasco glides in the aftermarket case. We have converters of different sizes. I have a lot of parts to repair transmissions in there. One of my biggest sellers really is we generally sell about 30 to 35 gallons of fluid and an event. And because the guys, we blend our own fluid, which is different than anything else out there on the market. And we found that it really works well in these high-powered, high-torque cars. But anything like that, from the fluid to we have flex plates and shields and whatever a guy might need.
Jimmy, I was going to talk to you about this special fluid. They grow their own transmission fluid berries, and they harvest them just kind of like you would wine grapes, and they crush them, with stamping up and down in the vats and everything. It's a very interesting process. We ought to film it sometime. Why don't we get back to the party part? Well, okay, Mike. I better let you go.
That's part of the party, yeah.
Great talking to you again.
You betcha.
Have a good one.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.